Assalamu alaikum students. I hope all of you are doing well. In today's lesson we are going to build a student admission form. This form will be created using HTML for structure, CSS for design and JavaScript to check and submit the form correctly. These are an important part of every website because they allow user to enter and submit information. So let's begin step by step. First, we open Notepad on our computer. Before saving the file, we go to the desktop and create a new folder. This folder will help us keep our project file organized. After creating the folder, we return to Notepad and click on File, then Save As. We select the folder that we created on the desktop. In the file name field, we type form.html. The .html extension is very important because it tells the browser that this file contains web page code. In the Save As type option, we select all file and then we save the file. Now our HTML file is ready. After saving the file, the first thing we write is the basic page structure. This structure tells the browser how the page is organized. It includes a section that controls the page setting and other section that display content on the screen. The part that handle page information such as the title and file link is placed at the top. The part that show visible content like text, form and button is placed below. This structure is necessary because without it the browser will not understand how to display our web page correctly. Now we move to the section that control the page setting. Here we add the page title and write the student form. This title appear on the browser tab and help user understand what the page is about. Although it does not appear inside the page itself, it is still very important for identification. Next, we move to the main content area of the page. At the top of the page, we add a clear heading that say student admission form inside the H2 tag. This heading helps user immediately understand the purpose of the page. Heading also improve readability and make the page look well structured. Below the heading, we create the form area. This area is responsible for collecting information from the user. Everything related to user input such as text boxes and button is placed inside this form. Without this form area, the data entered by user cannot be properly submitted or processed. Inside the form, we clearly describe each piece of information that a user need to enter. For example, we indicate fields such as the student name, age, class and phone number. This description guide the user and make the form easy to understand. This step is important because users should always know what kind of information is required from them. After explaining each field, we provide spaces where user can type their information. For the student name, we allow text input. For age, class and phone number, we restrict input to number only. This helps ensure that the correct type of data is entered and reduces the chance of mistake. Each input area is given a unique identity. This identity allows the user to recognize which data belong to which field. Later, to move the form, we add a submit button. This button allows the user to send the entered information. When clicked, it triggers a process that checks whether all required information has been provided correctly. The button clearly indicates the final action of the form. After saving the file, we open it in a web browser. You can use any browser. Once opened, the form appear on the screen exactly as we designed it. This step helps us confirm that the structure of the form is working properly. Now we focus on improving the appearance of the form. We choose a clean and readable font for the page and apply a light background color. This makes the page comfortable for the eyes. We also adjust the size and spacing of the input fields so that they are evenly aligned and easy to use. Finally, we style the submit button to make it stand out and look clickable. All these changes make the form look professional and user friendly. To keep our code organized, we place all styling rules in separate file and then connect into the main page. This approach makes the project cleaner and easier to manage. If we want to change the design later, we can do it without touching the main content. Next, we create a separate file to handle form checking. In this file, we write a function that runs when the user clicks the submit button. This function collects the value entered by the user and store them temporarily for checking. Inside the function, we carefully check each field. If the name is missing, we immediately inform the user to enter it. And if any other field is missing, we show a message asking the user to complete the form. When any information is missing, the submission process is stopped. This ensures that incomplete data is never accepted. Once all the information is correctly entered, a message appears on the screen. This message confirms that the user has been submitted successfully. It gives clear feedback to the user and complete the process. This is how we create a complete student admission form step by step. We use HTML to build the structure, CSS to improve the appearance, and JavaScript to check and submit the form properly. Keep practicing this step and you will become confident in web development. Best of luck students, keep learning. Allah Hafiz.